local weather with the KX Storm Team.
Well, you might want to take notes during this forecast because we have a lot to get to for some of you dealing with this possible snowstorm, which is already piling up the snow in some locations. Look at Ellendale, 8 inches of snow already, and we still have about another 30 hours of snow to go in some places. Fredonia, 7.5, 6 in Edgeley, 3.1 in Ashley, and just outside of Verona there, 3 inches of snow. Most of these locations to the southeast of Bismarck. And before the sun went down, I took some shots of some of the DOT cameras, and you can see snow-covered roads there in Wishick as well as Ashley. Not so bad in Sterling and Woolworth, but that will change as we go through the night. Other locations to the southeast, Cullum there, you can see the highway covered over, as is in Verona, one of the locations we talked about snow. Foreman snow-covered roads, even in Fargo. You know, this morning I saw that they had reports of overturned vehicles at the intersection of Interstate 94 and Interstate 29 there. So definitely a busy night. And here's a look at the latest DOT map. And this is the theme, south and east of Bismarck. You can see scattered snow and snow-covered roads across a wide stretch of the southeastern portion of the state. Everywhere else, it's fine. Green and clear sailing. So it's going to be the theme here is south and east of Bismarck, that snow. Right now in the capital city, things are quiet, but that will probably be changing. We're at 24 degrees with those north-northwest winds at 10 miles an hour, giving you a frosty wind chill of 14 degrees. Temperatures elsewhere across the region aren't too bad either, mostly in the lower to mid 20s and upper teens back across the west. Cool spot looks like Crosby near the international border. You are at 14. There's those winds straight out of the north at between 10 and 15 miles an hour, and those winds will be on the increase in a big way. I'll show you that in a few minutes. Look at the amount of warnings and alerts across the country because of this storm. Yes, even severe thunderstorm and tornado warnings back across Missouri and northwestern portions of Arkansas. We'll zoom it in here for a closer look at our area where we have those winter weather advisories for the far western counties. That does include Burleigh and Morton County. Further to the east, winter storm warnings. Would not be surprised if overnight tonight some of these counties to the southwest are upgraded to blizzard warnings because the conditions will certainly warrant it. Here's a look at the latest satellite radar picture, and you can see that snow tantalizingly close to the Bismarck area, fighting some dry air about 5,000 feet up, and that's acting to erode the snow. But everywhere else, that snow is definitely hitting the ground, especially the further east you go. And look at how much precipitation is out there right now. You can kind of see all of this will be filling in. We should get a break in the action for a few hours tonight before the main slug of moisture, all this dark green, has to come up and pinwheel into portions of our area. And that's the $1,000 question, is how far west this line of snow will make it. That's what we've been trying to figure out here over the last couple of days. And this is the European model showing that low pressure. And what this low is probably going to do is what's called retrograde, or move backwards. It's going to kind of dumbbell around here. You can see it moving back to the west. And again, there's that back edge of snow, and it will be heavy. Right now, it's looking like Highway 83 is the definitive line to who sees the potential heavy snow and who sees little to no snow at all. And here's a look at the snowfall accumulation map. One thing I can say for absolute certainty is back across the west, you're going to see almost no snow at all. Meanwhile, to the east, it is guaranteed that you are going to see most likely a foot or more. It is in this cone of uncertainty here that we are really having a hard time with. I want to show you difference between Bismarck and where Highway 83 goes to the south is just 25 miles. And any wobble in the storm track will have the difference between possibly maybe 2 or 3 inches of snow in Bismarck and 10 inches of snow in Bismarck by the time Monday morning rolls around. As the storm gets closer, winds will be on the increase in a big-time way. You can see that by the time you wake up tomorrow morning, wind gusts already 40 to 45 miles an hour, and they get stronger to the southeast. Some places could see wind gusts approaching 50 miles an hour or more. Forecast tonight for the capital city, we'll see that snow developing. We'll have some patchy blowing snow as we get toward dawn. Meanwhile, in Minot, a quiet night. They are probably going to miss out on this with those increasing winds. In Dickinson, maybe a few flurries tomorrow, and then sunshine for Monday as well as New Year's Eve. Williston will miss out on it entirely, maybe have some breezy conditions for Sunday and Monday. Here's a look at the extended forecast for Bismarck. A rough day looks like tomorrow and tomorrow night, and then some lingering snow Monday morning. But as we approach the new year, things quiet down, and we're actually above average for temperatures. 32 on Wednesday, and then maybe a chance for snow on Thursday. Minot, they are right on the edge. I think they'll have a little bit of snow Sunday and Sunday night, maybe an inch or so, especially southeast of town. But it's we're still monitoring the forecast and watching for changes, Renee. And like I said, any wobble could really mean the difference between this much snow and this much snow.
Absolutely. It'll be interesting to see what happens tomorrow. And, of course, stay off those roads tomorrow. Yep. Thanks so much, Robert. Next in sports, the latest highlights from another busy day of boys basketball.